and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets have focused on the work and they let the results follow. Kyrie Irving says it's a privilege to go out there and perform after you prepare with your brothers. So we just want to stay collectively aligned on the same goal. Hold each other accountable, be consistent, and have fun doing it. Kevin, I am having fun doing this broadcast.
I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Burks in at the one spot. And for the Nets, Kyrie Irving is out there with Curry. Then it's Simmons. And it's Durant. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Something you love, Clark. We should see some terrific rebounding here in this one tonight.
Yeah, you know how I feel about glass eaters, Kevin. I love to see guys do work on the boards, and that's both boards. On the offensive end, pursuing the ball, getting extra possessions. Defensively, it's the last step.
Oh, that was terrific!
My goodness!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And it's sent back by KD. Fournier against Curry. And they recover it. Randall kicks to Barrett. Randall passes to Burks. Just 5 on the clock. And at last, they get one to fall.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. And KD the bucket on the assist by Curry.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Here's Fournier, now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Here's Burks. Trying to get open is Robinson. Burks' shot is good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Irving passes to KD. Irving dishes to Curry. Back to Irving. Outside, Simmons. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skills. You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Irving against Burks. There's the feed to Robinson. And the shot goes in. Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
and the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Irving passes to Drummond. The shot, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Stolen by Durant. Outside for Curry. Over Barrett. Again, the Nets for two.
Boy, an excellent shooter. Seth Curry takes pride in spraying you from this spot.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Fournier's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Irving. Drummond trying to get himself free. And that one's good, Irving.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Trailing by 4. Burks can't get it to go.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
KD draws the double. Pass to Simmons. KD on the wing. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Burks, the pass to Randall. It's good.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Irving kicks to Curry. Puts up a 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Good.
And I like the size that Fournier has as a shooting guard. Actually, great size. I mean, he's more than ready to take advantage of that when the opportunity presents itself.
Irving kicks to Simmons. Puts up a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Fournier, plenty of space, and nothing but hair on that one. And here are the Nets. 6-point lead. It's stolen by Randall. Fournier with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. The 3, and Evan Fournier good for 3. Fournier's got 10.
And Fournier is a very confident player. I mean, you can just see it. A very efficient shooter off the dribble.
Irving makes it off the glass.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Randall against Simmons. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. To the inside. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Irving. He's got 7.
Boy, Curry knows that kind of physical finish can give his team a spark.
Burks kicks to Fournier. Knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 9-point Nets lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
The Nets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Irving kicks to Simmons. Back to Irving. Durant down low. Burks covering, just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound, and that one's good by Aldridge.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Barrett the pass to Fournier. Back to Barrett. New York needs to get off a shot. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Nets leading by 11. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And just like his brother Steph, Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of this game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Free throw good by Curry. And both free throws good for Curry.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Burks finds Barrett. To the paint. Here's Randall. Simmons pulls it in.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Irving looking over the floor, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that's now 9 points for Kyrie Irving. Burks with it. He's picked up by Irving. Burks' shot is good.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Irving kicks to Durant. Simmons left side. Irving dishes to Aldridge. Nets passing it around. Back to Durant. Launches it. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Passes to Burks. Randall outside. Katie against Barrett. Back to Randall. To the middle. Takes the 13-footer. And Barrett the bucket on the assist from Randall.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
The kick out to Irving. Pass to KD. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. Barrett the pass to Fournier. And here's Burks. Back to Fournier. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Fournier's got 12.
Well, you know, it's obvious how much Fournier's teammates respect his scoring ability. I mean, you can see it out there. He's capable from anywhere, and his teammates believe in him. Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Randall, and Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Here's Aldridge. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Irving attacking, and they pick up 2. He's got 13.
He can't miss.
At least not on those first 6 attempts. He is scorching out there, flame-throwing.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. Robinson kicks to Barrett. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Nets. They lead by 13. 2K Sports back in a moment here. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed, and for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Durant is out there with Simmons. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Curry. And it's Irving in at the 1. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Curry. At the line, 1 time.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw good, Curry. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
The 3 from Simmons. That shot off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Inside, here's Randall. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Durant. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Toppin can't get it to go.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And Katie, here we go.
And, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Here's Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Right side, Rose. Shoots over Curry. Rose can't hit. And here are the Nets. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Irving finds KD. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Looking strong to the finish when Durant locks in on scoring. Nobody's stopping him.
11 feet away. Rebound, Brooklyn.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
On the wing, Irving. Curry on the wing. From deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Griffin's check in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And stolen by Simmons. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Simmons. It's Durant on the wing. Barrett covering. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Walker. And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, this little fella, Kemba Walker, is a treat to watch, especially when he takes it all the way to the cup. He's got explosive speed and finishes with ease on the drive.
And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And a wide open look for Walker. Drains it from beyond the arc. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Walker ready to shoot as soon as he catches the ball there. Great anticipation from the veteran guard.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Walker the pass to Barrett. There's the pass to Toppin. Rose against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Left side Rose, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Griffin kicks to Curry. From outside the arc, that drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Curry's got 21 in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to Irving. Durant kicks to Irving. Curry with it. Barrett covering. Simmons dishes to Curry. From deep three-point range, the shot missing. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Barrett. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
Brooklyn making some changes. Bruce Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. And Harris subbed in for Curry. Walker with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Toppin can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Brown outside. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Out to Harris. Takes the three. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on R.J. Barrett. The Nets shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Noel's checked in for New York.
That's his second personal. Team second. At the line, Joe Harris.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
And at the line,
One shot.
That's good from Harris.
You know, he was waived after his second year in the league, guys, but Joe Harris didn't let that stop him. He improved his skills, and he's carving out a nice career for himself.
Simmons against Noel. Passes it to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive by New York. And it's Noel missing. The net shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Griffin. Back to Simmons. Over Noel. Rose with the rebound. New York's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Down low. And Randall throws it down.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got 15.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Simmons passes to Irving, and here is Harris. Barrett covering. Harris kicks to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Griffin. No good from outside. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Noel down low. Simmons is there. He gets it in there.
And Noel really does a nice job in reading angles of shots. He really excels in avoiding box outs because he's so active, and he typically beats guys to important spots near the basket.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
R.J. Barrett.
Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
The pass to Simmons. Back to Irving. Now Harris. On the wing, Brown. Shoots from the corner. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
And here's Rose from 10 feet out. And there's Randall on the assist by Rose.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Griffin attacking. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
You've got to plug up these lanes to the basket, especially when Griffin is slashing with force.
Inside. Noel dishes to Rose. Back to Noel. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Irving, good.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Here's Walker. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
From deep, Walker. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
3.
Rose has got 5 assists in the game. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Got it, number 7 on the night, 7 for 11 from the floor.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Rose, trying to get open as Randall, and it's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
In the corner, it's Griffin. Back to Brown. On the wing, Irving. There's the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Walker. He's off on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. Dishes it to Irving. Griffin looking around. Irving finds Simmons. And here's Harris from the arc. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Nets opening up a huge gap. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Tibbs, going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the 3 in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire.
And Jack, what are your thoughts on New York?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Curry has been sensational.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. And New York, looking at who they've got. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Burks in at the point guard position. Drives to the hoop, and that one good. Burks has got 8.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Irving passes to Curry. Back to Irving. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now. Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
Here's Fournier, and that one is stuffed right through.
Now, you can't sleep on the athleticism of Fournier. I mean, this guy knows how to finish, and his dunks are done with style.
You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Pass to Barrett. Here he goes, and Barrett slams it in.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Lets it go from 11. Barrett, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And Drummond kicks to Irving. For 3, Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
You know, when Durant gets a look from that distance, he's letting it fly.
Outside Robinson. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Burks with it, outguarded by Simmons, and it's blocked by Simmons. Left side Irving. KD against Fournier. Irving dishes to KD. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Toppin, he's checked in for Randall. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. KD looking around. Fires the 3. And the Nets, another three.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
To the paint, here's Barrett. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And that's 15 points for R.J. Barrett.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Count the basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Burks. And that one is off. Durant with some nice D. Durant drawing the double team. The tray. They get a hand on it. For New York, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
He kicks it to Durant. Curry outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
3 times.
Shooting 3.
And he's good on the first of 3. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons, and it's Mills in for Irving. And New York with a change here, too. Emmanuel quickly, he's checked in for Barrett. Good on the second free throw. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. New York's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Fournier's shot is off.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Now here's Mills, quickly covering. The 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. New York shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Feeds it to Robinson. And it's sent back by Drummond. Curry on the wing. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. And here's Mills for 3. Burks pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. He takes it in, and the layup's good off the glass.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Evan Fournier. Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Durant.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Taj Gibson's checked in for New York. And he makes both free throws. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Count it.
And when Seth Curry gets hot like this, that basket just continues to expand. You got to keep feeding him if he's this hot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Passes it to Mills. And it's blocked. And he stays with it. Gibson with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
When Fournier gets going in transition, he's a blur. Hard to stay in front of him when he gets going.
And here's KD for three. Cans it from downtown. KD's got 31 points.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Burks can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's Mills for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And growing up just outside of Paris, Evan Fournier got hooked on the NBA back in 2002, watching that classic Kings-Lakers conference finals series.
And, Greg, we hear that story from other international players as well. I mean, guys like Evan who grew up in Europe watching NBA basketball. You got to give Adam Silver, and even before him, David Stern, the prior commissioner, a lot of credit for growing the league internationally.
The first free throw is good.
And in a relatively short time, Fournier has really increased his role in the league. I mean, he's a player you have to guard and keep an eye on at all times.
And so Fournier nails both of them. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
The three from Mills. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Mills looking it over. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to quickly. KD against Fournier. Burks, count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Durant drawing the double team, driving the lane, and KD throws it down.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
New York's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Now, here's Burks, covered by Mills. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first foul. 4th team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they made over the course of this game.
And he knocks down the first one. Brownie's checked in for the Nets. Kemba Walker's checked in for the Knicks. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Curry passes to Mills. From deep. Kemba Walker with the rebound. And Walker's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. To the inside. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Yeah, an exceptional offensive rebounder. Gibson seems to have an uncanny ability to get to the right position on the glass.
Mills finds Aldridge. Here's Claxton. There's the triple. Fournier pulls it down. And for the Knicks, they're shooting around 48% so far in the third. Here's Quickly. A shot off that time, and Brooklyn will come the other way. The pass to Mills. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Up top, Fournier, guarded by Kerr. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist from Fournier. Gibson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
There's Brown with the three. It's rebounded by New York. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Fournier, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first foul.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Randall's checked in. And so he hits both. Mills with it. He's got 8. And there's the drive. Here's Brown. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. On the wing quickly. They get it again. Randall. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
Claxton the pass to Harris. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And he recovers it. Bucket is good. 11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Back to Mills. Shoots the 3. Misses there. And so it's Brooklyn, sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Brown. Joe Harris is out there with Mills. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the four-man position. The three from Mills, and it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his fourth rebound in this one.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Harris finds Mills. Basket is good, the assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. To the middle, here's Walker. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Claxton, no good. New York's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Brown outside. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Walker. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's quickly to the paint, and Noel throws it down.
And you can see that Noel has a very firm understanding of the game. I mean, knowing when to roll hard to the bucket after setting the pick.
Mills, and he drops in the layup off the glass. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And here's Walker outside. New York with a new 14. And Noel throws it down.
Simply gotta love the way Noel finishes his dunks. I mean, so strong around the cup.
Driving in, and he comes up with the deuce. Mills has got 15 points here in the second half. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Knicks. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Here's Claxton. The kick out to Brown. There's the dish to Mills. Pass to Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Harris. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 4th assist in this one.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Quickly the pass to Gibson. And Griffin sends it back. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Gibson. Griffin trying to get open. Claxton no good. For New York, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the floor awareness of Walker impressive there as he got the ball to the open man.
Now here's Mills. And the Nets, another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And that one is hammered home.
Boy, you've got to corral Fournier on these pick and rolls. I mean, he just knows how to pick the defense apart if you don't.
With the drive, shot's good by Mills.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Walker, and it's blocked. Griffin passes to Brown. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Fournier finds Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc, since the final quarter's gotten underway. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Here's Walker. Gibson up top. Kicks to Fournier. Hits it from three-point range. Fournier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Mills passes to Claxton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Fournier dishes to Walker. Back to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Gibson uses the glass to finish the layup.
Gibson going to work. Fun to watch him do that. Knows he has what it takes to score from the painted area.
Pass to Claxton. Mills, that's a two-pointer. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside, Walker. He feeds it to Gibson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Gibson is a handful to deal with inside at times. Good at forcing the defense to foul him.
Shooting for New York, Thomas Gibson. Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Gibson.
Taj Gibson is a solid role player, really one of the best we have. A good rebounder and defender with a soft touch from the mid-range and can score without having plays called for him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Drummond's checked in for Griffin. Thomas comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Dragic in for Harris. And both free throws good from Gibson. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Thomas passes to Mills. Outside Dragic. From the arc. The rebound by Gibson. The Knicks shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
No good from Dragic. New York's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. To the inside, here's Noel. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Most of Noel's points come on the interior. Really uses his size effectively down there.
Dragic the pass to Claxton. Over to the left wing. Dragic finds Drummond. Now, here's Thomas. It's stolen. Now the Knicks with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Quickly the pass to Reddish. And again, it's New York.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Mills. Pass to Drummond. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Patty Mills. New York shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Quickly against Dragic. Now here's Reddish. Defense is right there, and he makes that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And he drives in.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Here's Drummond. And the three off target.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Dragic against quickly. The pass to Drummond. He kicks it to Harris. To stop the drought, drops in the tray.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Dragic dishes to Aldridge. Lets it go from deep. The three-pointer is right on target.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Gibson. That shot is off. Great D that time from Thomas. Harris passes to Drummond. The kick out to Dragic. And here is Harris. Launches a three. That shot off the mark. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
And it's Harris off the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Kevin Durant.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Harris kicks to Aldridge. Back to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Thomas. 6 to shoot. There's Dragic with the three. Out to Harris. Lets it go with the three. And he's good on the three ball.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now here's Thomas. He's covered closely. Dragic finds Thomas. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Back to quickly. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Seth. Satisfying home win. What does the support feel like in front of these fans?
Oh, it's great. Great home court. They bring that energy every game, even when we're struggling. So, I mean, it's much appreciated, and it felt good to get this win for them.
It was a team effort and a crowd effort as well. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.